Good morning, Los Santos. Merlin Locke here. Happy to have moved to this new city, home to a variety of citizens. From Fight Night champions, to daredevils seeking a thrill, to hordes of half-naked men roaming the streets. But how often do you meet police officers who really aren't what they seem? Flaskk News received exclusive audio from one of 3 members falsely arrested by these individuals, who were impersonating police officers. Here's a preview of what's to come.
Yo, we got arrested, I think.
Did you say you think you got arrested?
We're not sure if they're real cops yet.
Terrifying place when you're unsure of who to trust in this city. This story continued after a quick word from our sponsor.
Looking for scandalous photos of your favorite Los Santos residents? Well, look no further than Los Santos' finest, featuring such high-quality hunks like Detective Frank Landmark. Buy now because this month's load is hot, hot, hot.
Joining me here today are 2 of the brave citizens who underwent this terrifying experience. Let's hear their story now.
My name's George Tucker.
I'm Oliver Klausoff.
So you had mentioned previously how you encountered them after a car accident, and they accused you of Grand Theft Auto. I believe this is the audio detailing that moment?
Fucking ticket you got downtown, fucking Grand Theft Auto. Taking these cars off the streets like this? What the fuck you think this is?
Then we know as we're stepping out of the car to make sure we're all okay, we hear them pull up next to us.
Even after threatening you and demanding you get into the vehicle, you complied. Why?
The fucking get in my fucking cruiser now.
Because at this point in time, I believe he is a cop.
At what point did you suspect they may not be who they say they are?
Had no idea until maybe when the zip ties came out.
When he put us in zip ties and told me to get in the trunk. After tasing me repeatedly in a bush.
Someone tells you they're a cop, you're gonna believe them type shit. If they're, especially with the gun, I guess they're cops.
I'm Officer Lubosh. I'm actually undercover.
Yeah, when he said he was undercover, he looked like a cop anyway. He had the vest.
It's a photo of the cop holding a taser to you with your hands up and the trunks open. Could you walk us through that and what was going through your mind?
Being tased a few times in that bush, I didn't want to get tased again, and I knew running wasn't an option because it didn't work the last time, so I got in the trunk.
Alright, now let's talk about the infamous audio we all heard for this sneak peek.
Yo, we got arrested, I think.
Did you say you think you got arrested?
We're not sure if they're real cops yet.
Walk us through that.
So we're standing in front of Pillbox at this point, and I'm radioing our friends to let them know where we are. And George, you could hear him yelling from still trapped inside the back of the undercover cop car. In front of one of them. One of them immediately ran off because he was struck by a lightning bolt. Yeah, I think it was God up above trying to protect the 3 of us.
The
'Cause
boys.
He knew we were in a bad situation, so he sent down one of and struck down the perpetrator.
Mr. Klausoff, Mr. Tucker, thank you so much for your time, and I'm sorry you went through something like this. I couldn't even begin to imagine the fear that you both felt. And if you're wondering if our story has a happy ending, take a look at some of the footage we received right outside the pillbox.
That's what he did to me! That's what he did to me! I'm stuck.
Get him, boy.
Yeah!
Los Santos, thank you for joining me here today. Next up on Flaskk News, a massive recall for all of this brand of parachutes. Find out which brand next on Flaskk News.